My name is Don Davidson. I'm here to talk about my son, Christopher Davidson. He was taken away from us 2 years ago, August the 12th, 2011, by a hit and run driver. The case has never been solved by Memphis Police Department. It's still ongoing, and it will go on forever with me until the persons involved turn themselves in, they are called, or I'm no longer here. Like I said, he was tragically taken away from us by a hit and run driver. Chris was the type of person that never met an enemy. If Chris met you and y'all didn't become good friends or casual friends, something was very wrong with you. He hit this world of running and laughing, having a good time and doing what he wanted to do. Never bothered anybody, was never in any trouble. We're at a loss at why something hasn't been done. And hopefully through these interviews that George is doing, somebody will come forward and say what's going on with this case here.
Hi, I'm Thelma Davidson, his mother, and I would just like to say, I just wish someone would come forward with any kind of information on Chris's death. His death has left a great hole in our life. We miss him greatly every day. I think of him every day. And it's not getting any easier. We had a young African American woman call us in November after he was hit and killed, and said that she was in the car with the person that was driving the car that hit Chris. And she told us that the lady, what was her name? Janice Taft, was in the car racing next to them down Madison Avenue, and that's when they hit Chris. And nothing was ever done about this. The detective just shrugged it off.
As a hoax call.
Somebody was calling us as a hoax. I don't believe that. That person would not have called with that kind of information, I don't believe, if it wasn't true. And I really think that Janice Taft needs to be investigated into more than what was done. I believe she was lying.
The person that made that call, when I answered the phone, it came up on my caller ID as an unknown number, unknown name. She told me exactly what Thelma just said, and hung up. She didn't give no names or nothing. I immediately called the detective in charge of the case. He wasn't in. I left a voicemail. After leaving the voicemail, a week or so later, I never heard nothing from him. I called him back up, and he was finally there, and he said he didn't get a voice message. And I told him exactly what happened, what was said, and he said, "Well, that's a hoax call." And I said, "You're not going to at least ask her or investigate her, and just to make sure it was a hoax call?" He said, "No, we don't want to make her mad." And I told him that he just really pissed me off then. Excuse my language, but I've got to say it like I got to say it. And he never went to any businesses for any videos of the accident scenes from none of the business runner. Never picked up any. The lady that owns the yogurt shop down on Cleveland and Madison gave me a video of their surveillance camera outside, and it disputes everything that Janice Taft told. during that time frame, there was no cars coming up or down Madison Avenue at that time. Either direction. The only thing visible person that was on that video was somebody going down Cooper Street, crossing Madison on a bicycle, and it was not Chris.
It don't show them stopping and getting out.
It don't show them stopping and getting out. It don't show their cars coming back up past their place of business in the direction that they were supposed to be heading. And this was in a time frame from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock a.m. 11 o'clock p.m. on the 11th, 1 o'clock a.m. on the 12th.
And it sure don't show Chris getting up and throwing his arms around like this and going on and cussing them and going on like she said he did.
The so-called spot that the accident happened was supposed to be in exactly in front of the OTGI Friday, which was a little bit out of the camera range. It didn't show nothing down that way. But the cars was heading down Madison towards Cooper Street that hit him, and it should have passed within that time frame where it happened at. There's nothing there. So anybody that's got any information, there's still a reward out on this case. Anybody that has any information can contact Memphis Police Department, and their name will be put on the reward pending the investigation of their information. That's all I've got to say. Thelma?
Just anybody with any information, please contact the Memphis Police Department. Give us some kind of closure, please.